Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here, still doing my 1 year anniversary thing. As said, I am doing a lot of videos today. So, I figured, in memory of my 1 year anniversary, might as well criticize the first video I've ever done. And, well, let's just hope this is better than the Incredibles 2 one. If you know what I'm talking about if you watch my channel. I did do an Incredibles video where I criticized myself, but that one wasn't so hot. So yeah, for my 1 year anniversary, I am going to criticize my first video ever on this channel. Let's begin.
Welcome, young viewers.
This guy.
It is I, Darth Captain Phoenix.
Whoa, what a sweet intro.
I am here to give you a Star Wars theory, one that will completely blow your mind. Why don't you like this video and subscribe to my channel? Come on, click that button. You know you want to. You cannot resist the power of the dark side. Feel it course through your veins. I know. Feel it. Hey guys, what's up? Captain Phoenix here.
So I kind of enlarged my camera, so you're gonna have to work with this. But can I just say that intro was pretty sick. For my first video ever, I do feel pretty proud of myself. I'm not cringing or anything. I actually found it pretty funny where I act like some sort of Sith Lord dude, and you know, just trying to Jedi mind trick you into watching my video. Kind of funny. But is it the best opening ever? Far from it. But is it a good way to start a channel? I would say so. I kind of feel proud of myself here. Oh well, let's continue.
I am doing a Star Wars theory today. Now, if you haven't watched The Last Jedi, then I recommend you watch it, because today I am doing a theory of Star Wars The Last Jedi. And as I said before, I have a lot of spoilers in this video. So if you haven't watched this movie, go watch it now in cinemas or wait for it to come out on DVD.
Did I really just say wait for it to come out on DVD? Because then you'd have to wait an extra 6 months for it to come out on DVD. So, it wasn't a bright idea, me. Also, at the same time, I just love how I'm just like, yo, go watch The Last Jedi before this. Because I'm pretty sure people who even didn't see The Last Jedi would still probably watch this, because no one cares about spoilers anymore.
Whatever. Just do not watch this video before you watch episode 8, The Last Jedi.
I'm having a lot of respect for this. Yet, this was around the same time period when I reviewed Infinity War. Now, when Infinity War came out, no one wanted to spoil it. For like a full month, no one ever spoke of Infinity War. All they would use are pictures, and nobody would understand what they are, because Infinity War is that sacred. I just went out and spoiled the whole thing. But when it came to The Last Jedi, when nobody cared about the spoilers and practically everyone went to see it already, I'll just say, yo, don't watch this movie. I was a weird guy.
But you're one of those people who don't care about who don't care about spoilers, then stick around.
Also, this was back then when I didn't write scripts, so I would always come up with things from the top of my head. I would always think of the video beforehand and then come up to say what I want to say in the video. This was back when I never bothered to like leave little notes or actually write a full-on script. I'll just go out. If I wanted to make a video, boom, I'll just go in and make a video. Classic me. I mean, nowadays I write scripts, but just to make my video flow more nicely. Because when I didn't write a script, I'd always stammer or go or or as you'll see a lot in this video, but whatever.
I can't force you to do it, or can I? Anyway, as you can see, I got themed up for the sport. Check out my Stormtrooper shirt. If you can't see it, look at it. Look at it. You know you want this shirt.
Okay, that's funny.
Anyway, today's theory is gonna be a question that has been bugging many people. Many people, namely me, because trust me, people don't have a lot of questions about this one. But I've come to answer my own question, and it hit me like a thunderbolt. It just struck me so hard that my own theory blew me away. Which is why I want to tell you about this.
My own theory blew me away.
Lightsaber was cut off from his hand in episode 5 at the end of Empire Strikes Back when Vader told him he was his father. So you're probably wondering, Well, I have reason.
Let's just wait, nope. Yep.
Lightsaber was cut off from his hand in episode 5 at the end of Empire Strikes Back when Vader told him he was his father. So you're probably wondering,
Make this face a meme. Otherwise, I will sue all of you if you do not make this face a meme. This is so cringe-worthy that if it's not made a meme, I just don't know. Like, you could literally just say, oh, I don't know, just come up with something. You guys are creative. I know you can do it.
Luke said that when Luke woke up, he said that he saw the temple on fire. Everyone matter. And here's where my story kicks in. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you the full theory from here on out. If I try to go back, I'm gonna smack myself. So, as we saw at the end of during Last Jedi, when Luke was about to kill Kylo Ren defended himself and brought the whole wall down on Luke. So when Luke woke up, he said that he saw the temple on fire. Everyone was dead except for a handful of students who became the Knights of Ren, who went along with Kylo Ren. So what I'm thinking is that what if Kylo Ren, when he burned down the Jedi Temple, he threw Luke's lightsaber in the fire, hoping it would burn up? What if now, after he had gone full on dark side on Luke, he would go to the Jedi Temple, burn it down, leave with the Knights of Ren, but before he left, he would throw Luke's lightsaber into the fire as a way of showing he had forgotten his Jedi ways and now become a full dark sider. And you're thinking, yeah, that's good. Anything else? Yes. What I believe is that since Luke was unconscious during the whole thing, he would
Anything else? I ask myself.
have seen the lightsaber being thrown into the fire. So naturally, he would leave the Jedi Temple and the dead bodies there because he couldn't do anything. What I'm thinking is that Maz Kanata, as we know from episode 7, Maz Kanata is a pirate and an explorer. So what if by chance she had passed through the rubble of the Jedi?
Okay, I didn't watch episode 7 before I made this video again, but maybe Maz Kanata was a pirate. I still haven't watched episode 7 again up to now, but I do have strong beliefs that she could be a pirate.
Jedi Temple on that planet
She's
and found the lightsaber. What if, as she was searching for Jedi treasure, she found the lightsaber and decided to keep it with her until an occasion, say the occasion in episode 7 happened. So Maz Kanata would then take the lightsaber to her planet and hide it in her chest, waiting for the right person to come and pick it. Now you're wondering, so what is Kylo Ren doing all this time, and why would he want it so badly at the end of episode 7?
That's not right now. That was a notification that happened during the making of this video. As you saw in my previous video, I make my videos using my phone, so it just had to be the worst time for a notification to come up.
So you're probably wondering, why would Kylo Ren want the lightsaber so badly in episode 7 and especially 8 after he specifically threw it into the fire and forgot about it? Well, here's what he comes in. If you've watched the entire Clone Wars series, in season 4, was it 3? In season 3 or 4, one of the two, we have the cousin of Jabba the Hutt, and he drinks wine out of a cup and throws the cup into a corner of the room. Then Obi-Wan and a Jedi...
Okay, before I tell you what I actually figured out from that part of the video, I gotta say that I had some dedication. I had to watch the entire Clone Wars series just to come up with this theory, and if that's not dedication, I don't know what is.
A friend of his come in to look for him. Now Obi-Wan's Jedi friend can use the Force in a way that he manipulates it by holding something that somebody last touched. For example, I touch this card right here, boom. Then I leave this place going somewhere. A Jedi comes in and uses the Force on this card to find out where I've been. Because this was the thing I touched before I left. And they can use it to track me down. Now you're wondering, yeah, a Jedi did that in the Clone Wars, not in the sequel trilogy. Well, let me tell you about the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy is, in fact, using the Force the same way the guy did in season...
Yo, a trilogy, 3 movies, 3 2-hour movies can track the Force. A movie can use the Force. I'm a genius.
On 3 of the clones or something like that. Let me explain to you. What if after Snoke turned to the dark side, he would train, and not Snoke, Kylo Ren turned to the dark side, he would train under Snoke. Obviously, he would do that, but he would have to make himself a new lightsaber. And the reason I believe that Luke's lightsaber could belong to Kylo Ren was because he's terrible at making lightsabers. Let me tell you the reason. A, he never got the chance to make his first lightsaber. Luke gave him the lightsaber, meaning that he never had the experience to learn how to make a lightsaber. B, when he does learn how to make his own lightsaber, it fails. In interviews with Star Wars characters, when they see Kylo Ren's lightsaber, they say, okay, wow, that looks dangerous. Not because it looks threatening, but because it was made wrongly. It looks dangerous because it was crafted by the wrong hands at the wrong time. So when Kylo Ren decided to make his own red lightsaber by stealing a kyber crystal and making it bleed, he would have made a terrible lightsaber. The lightsaber would go crazy, and you would have to use huge amounts of the Force to keep it contained until he designs a new handle for the lightsaber, moves the kyber crystal to that one, and makes his own lightsaber, which is still terribly crafted because he never got the chance to learn how to make his own lightsaber, which explains why he's terrible at making lightsabers, because Luke gave him.
You do notice there's a theme going on here, and that's a lot of repetition. As said, this was back when I didn't write scripts, so therefore I would have to repeat a lot of things, and I have this sick habit of always going back to things and just repeating them. It's not a nice habit. Anyway,
that he didn't teach Kylo Ren that. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. And to that I say, no, it's true. It's true. In episode 8, at the very end of the movie, Kylo Ren used the Force to hold Rey up in mid-air. And he would use the Force through her to see into her mind, to see everything she had done in the past few days. And it makes sense because Snoke was using the Force to track where Luke was. He had gone back to the past events of where Rey was. He saw everything she did because she remembered everything, and he saw what she saw. He knew that Rey was with Luke, and he saw the planet he was on. That makes a lot of sense. It explains why Snoke would use that on Rey to make her tell him without her speaking. And in case you're not convinced yet, not that long. And even though Snoke could use the Force to extract stars, you do not see how this pieces together. It is just way too convenient. It puts the pieces all together. It explains itself way too easily because it is right there. The pieces work so well. You just have to take some time to memorize it.
Give me a page
to memorize it and to get it all together. So for you guys might take shots because of this video. It took me 2 years to finally see it. Putting all the pieces together. It explains so well. This puzzle is complete. Kylo Ren owns that. What do you think?
Alrighty then, so that was my first YouTube video ever, and believe it or not, this was the first and only theory video I've made. Anything after this, I haven't made a theory video, and it just makes me sad, because I could have made a theory video about Avengers Endgame, about which Avenger could die or something like that, but sadly, no. This was the first and only theory video I made, and I must say, it's a pretty damn convincing one. This theory just blew my mind so much. Yes, I'll admit it, I got blown away by my own theory, because it was just so good, and all the pieces lined up together. The only problem I could see with it is, I don't know, like, Luke, Temple, I forgot. There was a loophole I had seen and I've forgotten it. Anyway, you can watch the original video. I said it's my first one, so it shouldn't be that too hard to find. Anyway, guys, this is my first year anniversary, so I just decided to do this for kicks. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Click that subscribe bell. Thank you for all your love and support, and I will see you in another universe. What's wrong with me?